Hey, welcome to my world, or shall I say, this world. And this is the third episode of the podcast, Two Cents Towards the Bills. And you know how it's go, man. You come here, I'm about to answer some question. I'm going to give you my 2 cents. And, hopefully, doing that, you find some valuable. Support me so I can pay my bill. That is basically the entire premise of this podcast, man. And we're on the third episode. Just a heads up, I will not be recording the previous two episodes, regardless of how trash they were recorded. I mean, they're not trash, but like the quality, as you can see right now, it's crispy, baby. So yeah, welcome, man. And I'm really glad I'm your host, D. And I'm part of the Infamous Starboys. As you can see, my logo right here. If you wanna check out our music, man, go do it. Infamous Starboys. On Spotify and everywhere on YouTube. And if you're on Apple Music, just type Starboys, it will pull up, man. But without further ado, man, let's get the introduction going. By introduction, I mean let's get the intro of this video started. I'm new to this. Yes, I'm new to this. I'm new to this. Love, I'm new to this. I'm new to this. Yes, I'm new to this. I'm new to this. Love, I'm new to this. As you can say, man, again, welcome. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're here for the third time or the second time, and welcome. I appreciate it. So let's get straight to the question, man. Today we're about to answer some questions about life, sex, and respect. Hopefully, you'll find something interesting and get to it. All right. Question number 1. What gave life its true meaning? Well, this question is usually coming from different angles. I mean, like, depends on where you are in life and what kind of person you are and what you value. This answer will definitely be different. But for me, I think my life value come from the idea that, okay, I want to achieve certain things. I want to take care of my people. I want to do a lot of things for my surrounding. Some people might approach it from a religious point of view. Literally, they might say, okay, the fact that I believe in God's, my purpose already set. God already gave me my purpose. Or some people might find that purpose into other things. But for me, it is definitely like being able to take care of my family and setting goals and achieve them. It's nice and sweet, man. I appreciate it. These questions. Question number 2. How do you define a successful and fulfilling life? Again, this is similar. For me, I feel like a successful and fulfillment life will be doing what I want to do, what I enjoy to do, and have time to still enjoy life and be happy about what I'm doing. Because a lot of time we get caught up in achievement, which sometimes I'm definitely guilty of. I don't think I take enough time to appreciate the things that I've done, or where how far I've come from. So I feel like a fulfillment life will be, for me, get to the mountaintop where I'm trying to reach, and then take that time and enjoy it. So by achieving my goals and take care of my peeps again, that would be very fulfilling to me. Number 3. What's one thing you would change about the world if you had the power? I think, as of right now, to be honest with you, it's funny. I've been trying to think about this question for a while. I think it's the fact that, like, I will stop making everything situational. Let me explain. Because I feel like now there's crucial fact that should stay facts. I don't care how you're feeling about it. Don't change a factual situation just because you don't feel like it. You know? Because I feel like I don't want to get too detailed, get too complicated, but I do feel like people sometimes will literally ignore the truth of the universe just because it doesn't align to what they believe in. So I will definitely stop people from thinking, okay, they can take everything to, like, with their own view, even if there's factual and scientific proof of that. So that would be one thing I would change about the world. I don't think that would make much changes though, but hopefully that will help because it bugs me. All right. Number four. How do you cope with the inevitability of death? That's a heavy one because the truth is, I don't think death scares me that much. I think it's the unpreparedness for the death process that scared me. Meaning, like, if I'm not ready to, I don't know, leave something behind for my family, knowing that my family will be able to take care of themselves even when I'm gone. You know, spiritually, if I'm not where I'm supposed to be yet. But I feel like that's what scares me the most because maybe also the idea, like, I don't know what will happen in the afterlife. No one has ever come back from the dead and tell us, to be honest, okay, this is what happened and this is how you should conduct yourself. I think the idea scares me the most, not the death part. Hopefully, I don't know. So, but again, at this point, like, let me know what you think before I even get to the last question for this part. Let me know what you think because, like, are you scared of death? Like, literally, how do you cope with that? Like, what is like, how do you translate or interpret a fulfilling life? Let me know what you think about all this question as well because I would definitely like to hear your 2 cents. All right, last question. Can happiness exist without sadness? I think no. That's a guarantee no because in order for one to exist, like one cannot exist without the other, or should I say exist without the other because like you wouldn't know what happiness is like if you never sad before, and you wouldn't know what sadness is like if you have never been happy before. You'll just probably just live in that gray oblivion area where like okay, it is what it is, and you don't know any of the. At least you may not have like experienced those emotions often, but I'm pretty sure like they cannot exist without each other. So that I agree with that one. All right, let me drink some water before we continue. All right, where should I put this? All right, so we're gonna get straight to the 6 questions, man. Hopefully you will enjoy the 6 questions because some of them tend to be spicy. And if you want more questions, you can always come back. I'll try to drop a video like every week. I don't know what date it's gonna be yet, but every week we're gonna drop a video. So come back every week to watch a video, and we're gonna make our first season, and then we're gonna do to the second season, third season, fifth season, and we're gonna start including more things, do more things that you may enjoy. So yeah. So first question about sex: how does society perception of sex differ from its biological purpose? So I mean, without offending anybody, I feel like the idea of sex nowadays has become a lifestyle. While biological sense, I feel like identifying someone's sex was probably mainly due to survival of the species. Meaning, okay, whether or not, like for example, we both know how like the human body have different anatomy or autonomy depending. Hold up, what is the difference? Hold on, let me ask Alexa because I don't wanna like say something wrong. Hey Alexa, what is the difference between anatomy and autonomy? Alexa, hey Alexa, you can stop now. Hey Alexa, you can stop now. All right, so back to what I said. So yes, so taking that information, so we all know like everybody, like the human species has different anatomy compared to each other. Like a male have this different organs, and while females have different organs that male do not have. So in order for us to survive and know okay what's best research in order to create medicine, you have to know what sex the person is. You have to know certain things. You have to know. But now it's just like I feel like sex it's a society form now. Sex becomes something people can just identify as, regardless of the science rules, which is not a bad thing because I guess people find a way to express themselves again. And the truth is, it's a good thing for businessmen like me. I welcome changes. I welcome, like, the more things we can invent, the more things I can advertise to people, the more money company can make. So that's where the lifestyle come. People, like, a lot of time people will choose to identify certain sex because, like, it become a tribal things now, not just for survival. So I think that's the difference. One was solely based on, like, survival of the species, while now everything can be accounted as a lifestyle now, and tribalism, or part of a group identity. So yeah, hopefully that answer the questions. Because people nowadays can literally identify as anything. LGBTQ, lettuce, you know, fruit, um, all kind of thing. But yeah, that was a good question though. Question number 2 for the sex part. What is the significance of consent in sexual relationship? Well, that one is simple. I feel like the significance of consent is two people acknowledging that, okay, whatever we're doing right now, it feels good to us and we like doing it, we're gonna keep on doing it. And at any moment, if I don't feel good about it, or if I want you to not do it to me anymore, I can say no, and it's okay. I think, like, that's one of the things like people fail to realize. The fact, okay, consent is basically say, okay, I like how you making me feel, and if you like how I'm making you feel, you like you we're gonna keep doing it, especially like some, like, if we can find someone that be like, give you the guaga 2000 multiplied by 400, or someone that be eat like that be eating the cake so good, you be like, okay, I only give you a slice. So, and we agree that we're gonna partake on eating each other bodies. And also, consent is important to sexual communications. I don't know if that even makes sense, but you feel me that part. How do culture and religious beliefs shape attitude towards sex? Well, I feel like some culture definitely welcomes it, like encourage like a more liberations towards it, while some religious and culture definitely scrutinize it and make it tough for people to, you know, follow their sexual urges and stuff. So, like, I feel like the best I can do is, like, some religion definitely welcome and open to it, and while some of them definitely scrutinize it, and that can definitely affect how the society and the people in this society also see sex. Depends on how the religious or culture cultivated those people are. All right, can sex truly be separated from emotion? I don't think so. I mean, even if it can, I don't think it can do that for long. If that makes sense, because think about it. Because literally, for the previous example, like, having sex, it's a process that literally instigates some sort of, like, emotion, whether or not you like it. Hence the reason why some motherfuckers out here, like, scratching cars, pop your tires up, pull up to your office, give you flowers, even though if you tell that man you didn't want flowers. Because if you find someone that can give you that good, and now you start feeling some type of way when you see her hang out with someone, or when you see her hang out with someone else. So it's like, I mean, some people do it, but I don't think that's something that can really be do it every day, unless you don't. Because even when you're not trying to fall in love, you end up falling in love, because you find someone that do something that you like so much that you end up catching feeling. You might get out of it later on, but, like, it's not like a foolproof thing. So it's hard to separate those things, because definitely, like, sexual activities definitely make you catching feelings quicker than you expected, especially if you're doing it with a pro. Oh my god! All right, so again, if you guys made it that far to the question parts, man, make sure you give us a like. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, man, which is the same damn thing. Make sure you comment, share, and with your friend, and like let us know what you think. And below, do you agree or do you not agree? And if you agree, good. If you don't agree, let me know too. Truth is, I don't care. I'll probably just fight with you in the damn comment section. But that's what makes it fun. And so yeah, let me know what you think under the comments, man, or on the I can't even speak English. Okay. Well, last question for the sex part. Can you truly love someone without respecting them? Hell no. Hell to the no. Maybe it's because I'm a man. Respect is one of the highest form of love, because when you respect someone, you do things to care for that person. You cannot tell me you love someone and you disrespected that person every day. That goes vice versa, both male and female. I cannot say I love you if I'm cheating on you. That means I don't respect you, and like in response that create a byproduct of disrespectfulness. You know, so not at all. You cannot love someone if you don't respect the person. Because even if I'm not saying you respect that person, alright, but like you have a degree, you will have a degree of like respect for someone that you love, because you know if you do some dumb shit, that will literally make that person feel some type of way. So yes. All right. Seems like that was part of the respect question. Well, I guess we in now. All right. How can you show respect for someone whose belief contradict your own? I think the way to show respect to someone that belief like is different from yours is the fact that you have to acknowledge the fact that the person itself allowed to have different opinion. Because I feel like sometimes people feel like, okay, if someone have different opinion or does it the same way that they do, that's a form of disrespect, which is crazy. Because like, hey, just because like we don't see eye to eye on certain subject doesn't mean I'm disrespecting. It just mean we have a different point of view. So I think it's the fact that is the first step would be acknowledging that the person has the right to have certain opinion that is different from yours. And yeah, I think that's the first step, the acknowledgement step. All right. Question number 2 for respect. What's the difference between respecting someone's opinion and tolerating harmful view? I think when you respect someone's opinion, that means okay, you respect the person's view. That, okay, I hear you and I understand you, and you can talk it out. When you like tolerating someone harmful views, like that thing, like okay, it's either hurting someone or like having some sort of emotional or physical like effect on you and other community, and you don't say nothing. You just think okay, you have the right. The person has the right to say that. No, I feel like if your opinion is causing harm to someone else, and like and I cannot tell you that, that means I'm just tolerating your harmful view, which is never good. I feel like which is why like we should be open to have any conversation. That way I can tell you, okay, this is what I feel about your statement, and this is how you feel about my statement. Like at the end of the day, which is having a more harmful effect on the environment that we are in. So yeah, so that's the thing. I feel like harmful views that mean that they can cause harm, while like if an opinion can be an opinion and it doesn't have the same emotional or physical effect. So let me know what you think. I mean that was one of the hardest question, I can lie. So let me know what you think of that. That was a good question though. All right. Question number 3. How do power dynamic affect the way respect is given or received? I feel like, especially when it comes to social, power dynamic definitely can literally enhance, at the same time deter your rating, or like how respect is given, or respected person or respect situation. I don't know at this point, but the point is, some people use their power to do good, and and as a byproduct, everybody end up liking them and respect them, while others literally will use their power to like do some dumb stuff and hurt people. So in this sense, you realize, okay, someone that is a hard ass at work just because they have power will only make everybody around them hate them more. It's not gonna help their image. While someone that has the power and also have a good people skills and understand, okay, just because I have the power doesn't mean I can talk to you any kind of way. That person power only enhance like the goodness in them, and also making sure that you can take care of the people, because like when you got the power you also have the responsibility not to be an assholes. You cannot be, just because you have power doesn't mean you have the right, you can say anything, you can fix your mouth and say anything. Because remember, you can eat anything with your mouth, but you cannot just say anything with your mouth. So you gonna end up you gonna end up getting hit by people, or like literally getting hit on. Literally people like talking behind your back, or worse, people slap the crap out of you. So be careful out there. Just because you in power or you get connection doesn't mean you can say anything to people. So I mean, yeah. So that is it. But again, guys, uh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again. Thank you very much for being here, man. If you make it that far on the podcast, this is literally, at this point I don't even think this is a podcast. This is literally just questions. Like, make sure like you give us a like, make sure you give us a comment, share, and at the end of the day, if you don't agree with anything that we say, let us know. Or that what I say, we like, I'm the only man in here like recording this. But if you don't agree with what I say, let me know, man. Because at the end of the day, we don't care. I'm kidding. At the end of the day, like, we're here to have a conversation. We're here to open our minds to more, or like opportunity and how have good conversation. Hence the reason the name of the podcast, 2 cents towards the bill. I'm giving you my 2 cents, which sometimes you might say like, but they don't spell the same, they don't sound the same. Hey, don't worry about that. It sound good, so I keep it. But again, my last question for you, and this is still about respect. Is respect something that should be earned, or is it a basic human right? I want to hear your answer to that. So yeah, so I'm not gonna answer that. So this is for you to think about. So is respect something that should be earned, or is it something, or is it like a basic human right? But for me, no, never mind, I'm fucking with you. So, let me know about this question. I truly would like to hear what you think about this question. Is respect supposed to be earned, or is it supposed to be a basic human right? I mean, the moment you hear that person, you respect them, or do you that person have to work for it? I'm really curious to see what you all have to say about this question, because I think it's a really important question, because that can literally show me where you are at. Let us know. Let me know. Why I can't say us, like there's a twin in here. Let me know what kind of person you are and how you view the world, which is, again, there's nothing wrong in that if you think it should be earned, but I just would like to know. So yeah, so again, my name is D. This is my world, and this is D World. If you would like to support me, subscribe to the channel. Go listen to Infamous Star Boys. Come to we'll start making new shows, start getting live shows soon, live concerts, so everybody can enjoy. Like, with that say, man, this is the 3rd episode. I'm out. Peace. I'm new to this. Yes, I'm new to this. I'm new to this. Love, I'm new to this. I'm new to this. Yes, I'm new to this. I'm new to this. Love, I'm new to this. When I'm with my boys, I talk a lot of shit.